We don't need to introduce new taxes.
The members of the opposite party being dragged before the tribunals and then facing kangaroo justice, including the NPP.
The Attorney General resign or be removed from office.
Yes, some for Nina Quaba, a bium emma Jumadia Francia, and Sama Ecoso or my Ganamu, Edinina Ebra for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Mampania Quaco Dinkomo, na and Comanachino, and Sembebre and a Freche, a quick one. Area some enamam penny area to the room, not information. A Freche, a ba eroda Jaya, NPP, Amarukono, and minority no, Omadi Ababa to just Attorney General and resign Edianti, and a woman a disan common of a quick one. Yaba consona fino, ye dinkomo and ochi, Attorney General Babe dinkomo, Attorney General Ababe Kasa, on himself, tribunal bill, Attorney General Eddie Aquaco, PM, our parliament to say, and Kayam pass it, sub bill no, and what you know. NPP Amarukono, a who are about Thomas and Abusian, as so any as a me, and I'm a catcher because Omonim said, Bill no a Juma, and say a better NPP papa, the loss of Chamaun to him, any other candidates are one more Akaba quick one. Yaba Borum, na information. If you a road minister governs Kwame Agoza or the one and Akko at the Ama road contractors be quick one. Yaba consona fino, ye din komo, baransana no, yanko na yanko tiyan komo Attorney General at the after set tribunal bill, or the PMU, our parliament, ama NPP, Amarukono, uwamu boho, quick one, yankomra.
Some of them have expressed the view that this is an attempt to bring back the tribunals, make it a case of a job for the boys, appoint members affiliated to the current government, that is panel members and chairmen, affiliated to the current government, and then have the members of the opposite party being dragged before the tribunals and then, facing kangaroo justice. I want to assure them that this is a tribunal that is party neutral, all right? That will be, the tribunals, when they are established, will not be targeting any particular political party. They will dispense justice in accordance with law, and they will be fair, and transparent in the dispensation of justice. So that is something that I want to assure every Ghanaian, including the NPP.
Okay, Commander.
Yeah, Director.
And then some doson baransana no.
Okay.
And Attorney General Eddie, quick one. Young Ramo answer NPP Amarukono.
Okay.
Wama bohu, wama se wamunti. And Attorney General Edisa Bilwe, Aquaco PM, our parliament, Ninina, sir, and say, I'm a person, opposition party. Said a bear, and Yama Bahomo, now I'm to me return back to opposition, but quick one. Yenny come from freeway.
Well, Director, in the first place, I mean, I was it. But Nkoma Ekosi, the Sam started from Bill Nankasa, any Munsem, and signed the minority, the Ababu room. Director, Attorney General Bill or the Akoto Parliament, a year Nkomase, Tribunal Bill, no. The Tintin Nitiate, and say, Gun of work Bisase, in some Kokotwa, a check, and teach Chamaun to Mimone, Galamse issues, that Benny Bedi. And on our Attorney General needs to say, and some na court, so you set up a tribunal court, and no a nipa, Sebi, Omiya Timamu na Omunya judge for, Nemo, more opportunity, na Omadi in some Ediamaye, dear some Now, according to Bill, and some womb, wrote the first one a structure, no, wrote a structure, and they say a nipa Omubedia. Say, according to proposed bill of Parliament, first reading, a nipa will better a gem as chairman of the committee. Amaya assembly, a nipa legally onimrem, obi a legal background. Now, ye committee members here, all legal background. The right to say ordinary citizens are almost sound mind. Now, at the Oma Kahon, in this case, they are mining. They are probably more mining related background. Now, at the Oma Kahon said, Yabaya, or more better, some see allegations and I say charges a deboa. Now o ma tie won so defense. Na o ma gina o mu nim die so. Na o ma charge asem no. Entinya afi na ye de kwa gina court. Na wa present evidence. Na ye de kwa gina adakam. Na ye bisa evidence ni mu nsem. Na attorney general sa be bisa nsem. It's very simple. Se se ani e di asem na bi. But aside that, the next issue now I can't charges a cry. Yeah, Baba once a tribunal court. Now, according to Attorney General, any parliamentary readings, you know, the first charges are you didn't come out mining. And this Obi case, now a mining related case. They said Chama to me, Samara boy, Canon numeri forest cases now. Rata Kayem Kojina High Court, and High. Very simple tribunal court be the assembly. Rata aside that, say Obi our tax case, say on tax, and now those issues now, and also about tribunal court. The next one are fraud. Say Obi a fraud. Na ye chena. Enya afi ne yedi ni ko gina adakam na yakwa ko brebebrebe ya de court tribunal committee na ni wo court wa
na ya di asam no tentem
very simple
na say no so na Ghana for hwehwe o
director entina ya me de say enei akopie mo parliament ya ye first reading na wie na ye expect say subsequent readings be koso na after that ya pass a bill no na obi ahwato no ya koda sorry ya minority for hu dede say omonte say because ade attorney general ade akokot yi say ye nim na ye pass wi a NPP for ne ba be che o ma tamum better san minority for ka omo consensus ni say ye pass wi a committee na ye bete Ghana for a ye be yi omo say case we aba enti ye peni pa mo makwa akotena so no anhwe be ye ndisi for nkwa ne be yi o enti say yi omo a omo be akotena NPP for
say when na no say ye be your story bi say okay. I did you come yao. Edu time be kwa no a ye betimi yitimam fuoni bi. Na wo mo aba be boa assemdy no.
Of course.
Jesus ni nyina wo building.
Director our building say eno hom komo na madi o. Say ye kodi asem na. Committee chairman ni de fa obi a ida say waye lawyer da ana waye judge na wakọ pension onimram na ye yi Ghana for ankrankra obi a ote ne ba bi ye na ya pick am for just like that
enti eno ti na MPP for no so suro no
na director say suro agusuro
omo so suro say ade no e bia ye yi timamfo ni bia ni akwa yi NDC for nko a Director Chama untumi kesi. Wo ba ba ketia Chama untumi.
Director unim. Chairman na ordinary de no so no. Or legal background. It's either or a lawyer and or a former judge. Enti ono no be control panel no. No what you so baby a wo de wasem for yi. Ehone de emrem no entos musa. Enu nti na de obi o legal background no be kan. E na menyi ni se ye koyi NDC for nko a. Na NDC for nya Ghana for. Right, and say obi mpokoye part of the committee. No NDC ni a interest automatically ye ko boa for.
And in this case, you know, it seems that most of Ghanaians are turning their back to NPP. And I want to say, on social media, Asembia ba even TikTok, and run turning about na omudi NPP attempt. And that means that even NPP for nan kasakra no emu atemienu a can defense no. Assembly ba say Chama untumi yemfa from rakwa so Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and ka yemfa no konko gina kwa because Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ay vice president no obokro no enti omo so hu say ade ti ba be ya adwuma omo nya sure say assembly be kokota ase wo mo betimi adibem
Director me bisa asemu so obi kun ba obe person yemfa no fam rakwa so na yenya no
o se ne yemfa no fam rakwa so
enti the MPP for kasa Ghana for da ne o machi am no Ghana for na ne o machi o asem ni nyina ne say Ghana for susu say mo nkrofo na ye bone yemfa mo fam rakwa so Director eno na o mo ntiase o mo say Ghana for da ne o machi am
na Ghana for so pressure attorney general say eno nti kwa bi mu kasa attorney general na dwuma o form
of course
enti ka ye nyini free so and attorney general no so person okeka no ho na 4 years na de ma NDC no enu 2028 no na ya prosecute wo mo US ka
Director enokre because attorney general no the last time I brief you about number of cases at the office no Director cases here say onu nko aka say or the Kojina court at this high cases now, it will take him more than 5 years now on New Year.
Oh, yeah.
Until there are cases here, it was say, Ojai Muma, other bodies no media assembling them. And Nuntina a nay, Attorney General, a proposed tribunal bill. No, there are any interest, yeah, the Kochi MPP for. There are say, Winnie Bonia, again, Tina Usro, Yabama opportunity, I'm a what unkuro akyerɛkyerɛ wasɛm akyerɛ committee no rata me kan sɛ tribunal bill we sa tribunal court no ɛyɛ common sense court ɛhɔ yɛ the common sense na yɛ adwuma because ɔmo bɛtena hɔ no ɛyɛ ɔmo adwene ɔmo bɛyi so wasɛm ne wɔkyerɛkyerɛ mu sɛ chama wontumi se tan no numri forest hɔ no mekɔgye concession man to good amanfo na akotu ɛna mefa obi sɛ ɔnkɔ level hɔ na onue kube ni ba na yache ɛne yɛdi nipa no so bɛgyina committee nanim nipa no sɛ papa ne boa ɔmaame mfidie wɔ nyina ɔna de maame ɔse me ntu gold na yɛnkyɛ rata ɛhɔ no ɛyɛ common sense da bi ahemfo ni asɛm Ghana ha nkrofo nya asɛm ɛma ɛkɔ ahemfie ahemfo ni di asɛm na ɔmo yɛ lawyers ɔmo yɛ judges but ahemfo ni di asɛm ne de to ba bi ɛda ɛnsaase ho nsɛm ne issues a adeɛ sa da bia kwa himfi a enkrofo te ho di asem but ahimfo no ma fair judgment emobi ate ne ho ase de odi for ogitum enti se nei ye ka se ye kwa akodi asem a de bata ye nyintum se de enka ne ahimfo di asem a omu ni legal background but ye gitum se omu sisi obi no enne e the same thing yeah NPP for ntia
but attorney general a sure NPP for se enyo munti ena South Tribunal bill ye
well, Ereta unim. The NPP before pie.
Every say a crocodile John.
Ereta debut. They say a crocodile John is saying. Ghana phone you and Susu say. And some night court a cheddar. Yes, you jitum say. I'm passing the court system in the city. As some qua, I was a check. And as some say, Attorney General said to Sadia, Ghana for call for tribunal bill. And a fast track court. And to Sadia. Yemfa tribunal bill nemra na yemma Ghana for a fair share of judgment it is assemble yemma Ghana for nkotona asem ne so bi na omo nso so mfa omo nyansa na yemma obi a onimra en control mon shield omo yie na omo mu asem ne mai na nya simple aden na MPP for na anwene ho se ebi nso a ordinary Ghanaian na edi chama untu abegina nanim na chama untu nim se obetima afesi 15 years jail term and sure be fa chire akwa bribe ordinary Ghanaian na onye professional in legal matters no onye judge ne profession enye at stake no ebi a untu mefa chire akwa bribe wo mo na o ma jisika na o ma ja no
say o mo so hu ni say Ghana for nyina attend their back against NPP
erata
enti enye possible say tama untumi nsemi na obetiesi abonten ubekwa kubusebisa amanfo no mbeka say tama untumi enya no
erata
ade the typical MPP for na be sa de no
enti they say MPP for per se obi adibone yema no kre na adi ana o MPP ni nti amfa nche no emu de he na omope say ebi obi dibone a ye ni bone a wadi
o mo say nkyere no kyere na do so no do
erata asem nya say me bisa say ye were top MPP officials a omumu oduche omo ayache wo mo no chama untumi ni mu odusene ne national chairman ya Rata chama untumi mu nya dunsene ne flag bearer ena ne mu nya dunsene Canada Japan but ye nchi wo mo ade na ye chi Dr. Ayechi chama untumi seba o me na flag bearer ade ne ye nkwache no na ye chi chama untumi Rata obi a wogi sam komoni bia no I assume say eye party nsem na okasa but say ye kasa ye kanokra Rata MPP for they are just working in the party interest but in your mind interest
me say minority na press conference say attorney general kamampani kura nyini mfi ho na onim say ensu atoto ye ima nsu yiri nkrapompuni mantami and say aban no atwasika 350 million Ghana cedis ede to say nkayem fan solve our problems ni nyina enenam so ama minority no akwa press conference a finance minister and I no attorney general and say woman nyoma juma yi ba quick one yente some of the two damra
Consider third, Article 88. The Attorney General is the principal legal advisor to the government and is responsible for the conduct of all civil proceedings against the state. His letter of 1st July 2026 is a written admission of failure on both fronts. As the officer responsible for civil proceedings against the state, he presided over litigation in which a constitutional fund of the Republic was attached, and there's no indication that the attachment was resisted or that any application was made to discharge it. As principal legal advisor, when the moment came to counsel lawfully, Should he fail to do the honorable thing, we call on the President, who swore an oath to preserve, protect, and defend this Constitution, to relieve him of office without delay. The minority accordingly demands, first, the Attorney General and the Minister for Finance appear before Parliament without delay to lay before the House the garniture order, the full record of the suit that produced the judgment debt, the letter of 1st July 2026, and every correspondence exchanged among the Attorney General, the Ministry of Finance, the Controller and Accountant General, and the Bank of Ghana concerning the attachment, the directives, and the withdrawal. Second, that the Governor of Bank of Ghana state publicly whether the bank declined to give effect to the Attorney General's directive, from which account the 350 million cedis was in fact released, and on whose instruction. Third, the Auditor General immediately conduct a special audit of the flood response disbursement from source to destination and report to Parliament. Fourth, the Attorney General resign or be removed from office. The minority further serves notice. Should candid answers not be forthcoming, we shall pursue every parliamentary and legal avenue available to us, including motion for a full-scale parliamentary inquiry and recourse to the Supreme Court for the enforcement of the Constitution under Article 2 and 130.
Yeah, minority number press conference. Okay. Attorney General can you feel about quick one. You know some way.
Well, Ereta, nkoma yi mu ode na Attorney General they say or a headache to NPP.
Oh,
enti say ya ni beba. Ereta minority ni nkoma mu di nyina ne say. Ensuo yiri wie ya o mo say aban enkopa sika emme support to mamufo no. Aban tutu nani no. Sika bia ni ba bia. E na ye wo futuo bia fe no contingency fund. Ya say ahokyere ba na ebro so ana say asem bi si na ye emergency a e wo se ye kosa afutuo num na ye kopa sika na ye de kosovo. Enti aban no akwakọ yi sa sika ni mu 350 million Ghana cedis e de kwakoboa omo a omo ho ekaye no na no na minority fo ne say Attorney General emfa no dwuma nto ho anase mampani nyina di assign say ono na wo ye legal advisor to the president na aban ni kwa yi sika no Attorney General anto aban ne fo ene wo kwa yi sika no na enei there is an ongoing court case ya obi ni oman no etweman son assign say sa contingency fund no judgment debt to be issue ho a e wo se yi sika na there is another issue enkoma if you court eba ne say contingency fund no right a any issues be ene wo se sika no eko right eno ene omo accuse finance minister ene Attorney General say yenyi wo madi
na minority formant o mase
okay
ugo kan obi se ase ade no ota MPP na o katia MPP baran na do dan kwakufa do etia konwa no so no wan yisika twitwi die se ai ensuo yira yem fan so me
of course
sazika no e fine fa MPP for dise no kwa
okay
and asemi ba ye MPP for na e kase adena mampani enyi sika emfan service flood problems no mampani no ko first ka de ba ye so a musa se da bi still na ho asem enti aban no onye dey
erata winim MPP omo ya ise huriye moja empa o mutirimu da enkomo o mudi muna mu ye dede se timanfo nso ayira fa wo mo no aban ni nkope sika meboa wo mo we all agree say eye no kure nkrofo ho kire wo mo because omo ne amanyina akọ e ma wo miracles aboaje ko kan ya ko kan say odem ne amanyina say ka aban kra mkoboa ma no e wo Accra Sports Stadium na omo tent na mo nase na on feed mo right aban no nkofa sika we there is no money aban ayi ato ho say ya de be solve this issue NPP aban equal position no bisa say omo bofuto bi to wo say BBC emergency a yentam sa sika nana but omo ba aban no na president Mahama abofuto bi ato ho a eye emergency stabilization fund ya e kire say bibi to ya na say economy ni be say ya yenkotam sa sika ne mesolve enti covid ba ye no e na omo kotam sa sika no edi nkan ne be sha say omo solve but omo ko position bisa say omo ja emergency fund bi say sika bi ya yenkoyi na contingency fund we all agreed say a Ghanaian taxpayers money ya dey solve emergency issues and then mumu susu say there is an ongoing court case a contingency fund who issues enti eni say aban no ekokoyi sa sika ne bi e be solve problem but yen so nyina nim say mu complain say timamufo ni wu no kran so timamufo no ho kire wo mu eni say koyi di koboa wo mu na attorney general for the meantime the writer ohwe ni nkratam na opone sika ho kakra in the third quarter of 2026 and the fourth quarter of 2026 no or shall say pone ministries no ho sika ne kakra na onya enough money na de kwa koto ba bi eda but say nemu si onya yidi a eni ade na mokoko complain say aban ni nkope sika nko solve problem eni asem enti enei say wahwa am target every day say enye finance minister a gold board enye gold board attorney general because and now man say they say attorney general any cases akokot edi ama ente ye beboa aside that attorney general for me tribunal bill parliament asha say reading right enti say omudi agra attorney general way or the NPP for bebrebe ko prison and no masha say because say enne minu eko etina eyeme na meko prison because omu nimboni a omadi enti say attorney general na eba na omu dwane omu kura na omu say o attorney general onye hui o ye social media attorney general and after attorney general eye adwuma o ye adwuma nso a ehu abomo minim de enti omu say attorney general for adwuma nto say mususu say adwuma na oye no bibi atochema e wosika ye koyi ho a ereta momfra no parliament said ye mokan na omra parliament na ommekire de nti a oma akwan say aban no upon the ongoing illegal issues legal issues e court no oma akwan say aban ne betima akono akwa sika no because enkrofo wu say yan isika na nkonso a issue e baba abontini so aban ne mfa obi a ho ene ne aban ne susu say court case kura wo ho a na me manfo be wu a brother me nyi sika na me mfa nko na me nko solve say de be yatemamfo no ko beto wo mu na at the end of the day after court case no brother say judgment debt kura na say yi sika ko solve na yi sika ko solve say kosi koda minim de omo pe say ye nyai attorney general position no MPP for na omunra ni so omun kanchire say bia gofredame or attorney general position ni bim enti said ye be ya MPP ho beto wo mu na omo be shield MPP for no right omun kanchire so attorney general position ni de omo pe right ye be ma wo say bia no omo pe ye be ma wo na ya ma Dominic ayini akogina ho me kakra na ye hwe adwuma kro mo so omo ye because ayo tan hunu akwa
okay commander ye fi o mampani John Dramani Mahama edi komobi na ensema mampani di atudwana no de quick one yentimra ne yakoba ensemo achipa
came with remove some of the taxes that Ghanaians described as nuisance taxes, and so the COVID levy is gone, the e-levy is gone, and we're working to rationalize the other taxes. And so overall the indirect taxes, that is value added taxes, have come down from 21-point-something% to 20%. Now we're concentrating on efficiency in collecting the taxes, because we believe that if we collect the taxes more efficiently, we don't need to introduce new taxes. And so what we're concentrating on is efficiency in collecting the taxes. And I'm sure that if we collect the taxes more efficiently and government is making more revenue, we can begin to bring down the incidence of tax and the burden on our people. I believe that in a few years, if in the next 2-3 years, our efficiency in collecting taxes is improving, I mean, there's no reason why we can't reduce the corporate income tax and bring it lower so that business people can be able to reinvest some of the money that they pay to the government.
Okay, Commander.
Yeah, Director.
Mampani John Dramani Mahama.
Okay.
As NDC ba baimuno.
Okay.
And komo ba kwa no mu di taxes.
Yeah.
Taxes are none of them kufuado and na buying. ɛreba to Ghana for so bi di sɛ e-levy burden tax mo ana Ghana for ko mu bu no and sɛ his excellency ɛde to Ghana for anim sɛ ɔbɛtena konwa no so a saa sorry to say nsɛmhunu taxes ni nyinaa no obeyi ni nyinaa de afiri Ghana for so na afiri no watoto ɔman ni yie but na NPP for no busa sɛ enti aban ni sɛ ɔba beyi this taxes ni nyinaa no ɛdie paa na NDC aban wɔn de ba bebu ɔman no but ɛnɛ yɛ hu sɛ wɔn ayi saa taxes ni nyinaa firi so still ɔman no ɛkɔ so ɛno na mampani de ato dwa sɛ ɛnyɛ sɛ wode taxes bebree bɛtoto timamufoɔ so ɛna bɛkyɛ sɛ wobɛtumi abu man no
erata wini nkomo emu ode na mo one example so wo hwɛ sika annually na yenya wo ECG about $900 million a year. Erata aban sesa in 2025 omo ye efficient in collecting light bills no omo nya about $1.7 million in 1 year. The air can say it is say yet almost 50% of taxes no asaba beka ho enti clear the sikado do etua a slide bill no and the tax be ba beto so na etua 50% of taxes light bill na etua na rata ansa na ke benya sa sika but the amfa bibia sa meto so se the bibia sa beto so anka Ghana for besu but the amfa bibia sa meto so na mom ye very efficient na ye ya adwen say ye ba gigi sika ni nyina pepepe no we got almost double of sika na ye nya no in every year into the air can say enei ye share say be ye dwuma ye omo me in charge of tax collection Ghana Revenue Authority any omo officials no so omo be di no kore no omo be very effective na omo ye dwuma ni ya I am telling you say taxes be bro ho ase ye be say twa bi maka ho because right annually sika ye nya no me gitim say genuinely half of sika wo se ye nya per taxes ya e wo ho nei right say ye gi sika ne pepepe na obia tua na aside that sika na ye tua no so no ebi mfa ba bi because dey me ya ne say all these taxes aye ka ho asem no sika ne bebre so e fa nkrofo botom omo ye officials omo ko gigi sika no eni mpanifo e be ko ho nchen no bebre na divert sika ne bi fa ba bi right enei yewo warehouses any nkrofonic companies ya taxes also mutua no officials ne kwa na omo ne omaka say mo tax ne doso enti o de mo ma ye sei na ye nhye sei ntumu na de aka no mkotua the writers had ye we yade a cost for so many years but say etwa so I am telling you say ye nsika sam e be ye den enti da bia you will introduce new taxes but say ye jai sadie no na ye very effective na nipa ne ko de e wo ho no eno apepepe e wo say ye tua na ye tua no on time the writer de beba nyina ne say annually ye benya enough money a ehun hia say ye gigi new taxes na say so hwa ya 1 cedi tax no aban de to fuel so 1 cedi per liter no e wata enche you but your one aban be ye nkonta say wanya sika no over 8 million Ghana cedis in very short time e wata de e kan nyina say enya de aka Ghana for kesi o Ghanaians are okay it is enei eno na ye gigi ni ye because of petroleum sector no omo ye well organized and sika ni bi mfa ba bi no wata ye nya sika ni pepepe and sika ni munso ye du but other sectors no wata sika ni number bi especially sika na various districts any municipal assemblies ni jeje no bebre na konkrofo botom omo a obekọ na omo ba market no mo ba be ticket e de ma dwadifo na o ma ba market no mo ba ba gigi store ska no mo ko gigi container for niska no I am telling you say 80% of the money enko aban ho say sika na ekọ aban ho say de mampani kana rota ehun hia say ya be gigi taxes mampani nkoma odi rota waiting ye to aba mampani John Dramani Mahama onim problem no and our solution to the problem ye kan nyina no ye nkomra nyina ye sika but eno nkyere se ye masika bi nko west o manim na nko nkrofo botom ye wia ne akwache bosia ye gibosia na ye ntimi ntua na ye the new taxes abeto responsible Ghanaians so wo nim se omo dodge taxes omo ntua ene omo wia no say introduce new taxes cra still omo santua because no tax no ontua dada and aside one triano or your official year triano na ohia and do the new taxes ba ni ba kakra bi na omutuano omo no mochiro because omo de besa tua but official na ohia no on san tua but obesa nya another avenue no say the wie biem the rota a very good move ye mo aban na baso but strategic way bia minim say nay with the help of AI any sa nema no ye benya ways and means bia ye betima track all taxes na ya je ne pepepa I am telling you ye mboro bi
businessmen for bebre wo ho a eja wo mu di no man Ghana mu no and so at the end of the day wo mu ntua tax
right bebre
enti eno na mampani say ye timi track ni nyina na ye timi agege ne pepepa there is no need say you better introduce new tax. Na me manage
because uncrophobia omo businesses omo ye no omo sika na nkasa mpo emfa bank enti ebeye den say sa nipa no obenya na manage tax no because on register the company no and aside that the businesses are all ye nyina no onya ade a o ko twa tax ama obi the writer enti say nipa no boko na ye share say putu omo nyina on record so they will be paying and aside that said okay there are businessmen na omo mo do taxes and they don't pay but say timi de omo nyina ba on board na emra na eye adwuma I am telling you omo betua oman ni be ye the writer yen support President John Dramani Mahama especially on this you don't need to introduce new taxes because Dr. Mahmoud Bamian with this ankomo we say omo opposition no say ehun hia say obeboro there was say oye nyina ne say just told the various rules kwan ahodo enam so no for toll sisi so na jeje taxes no so oje sa taxes na oman na yiye but these are taxes ya na ye jeje no na e konkrofo botom but say ye jeje na ye jeje ni here I am telling you ye ho beto ye these are some of the things in here amanfo bi susu say President Mahama kura ne kayema ne ntoa so na onye adwuma ne nche ansa na wako the a very good move
commander yenko this video emra Governors Kwame Agboza road minister obo adwuma pa na video we are pop up China phobia wo ma ba beje contract so mo ye adwuma from Mahama time
okay
e de be fone na do kwakufa do time and be si ne akwan one person mbeye eno na road minister bo fuyo na de video ni mra
because you've been on this project since 20 what was it 2013 or 2012
yeah 2012
2012 and up to 2016 a new government came 2017 to 2025 and then so you've been on this road for so long, so setting up camp and everything, we have already been here. And fortunately, we changed this to Big Push. We prioritized part of your payment under the Cocoa Road and paid you. So money is not the problem. The problem is that you are just not working hard enough on this road. You are not working hard enough. You don't have enough equipment on site. The whole 50-something stretch, we see you working only partially in Hawkway town. None of the explanation you've given me can account for you not working. You have 2 months to bring your program to 20% or consider the fact that we'll bring somebody else to complete this work. This is a very critical road in the trunk road network of our country. You've been here since 2012. Aren't you tired of being on the same road, giving excuse? We've changed the rate of this project again and again and again. And if you are somebody born and you live on this corridor, you would have been tired of every government coming to say, we are coming to complete this project. So you have 2 months to bring your program up to minimum 20%, or we would assume that for 14 years you are not capable of doing the work. It's as simple as that.
Okay,
yes, and definitely create other gangs on this road. You cannot work with just one gang from Hawkway.
Excellency John Dramani Mahama enena bain.
Okay.
It seems that John Mahama second kami road sector na nia prepa. And the Juma road minister airbo road sector hono. It seems that no din. But then road minister so yamona baso.
Of course.
Because Juma hoya na no din.
No din. Na unima debi. In 2028, say ekwoto aba enipa NDC din nsano adwuma be campaign pa road minister governs Kwame Agboza
and a finance minister.
Director, of course.
But okay, but road ministry so no adwuma mo ya na no din do.
Director, unim say through campaign time ukodru kro bia why road was wa unim say finance ministry do my omadwuma but enya de ani na ehwe na mum because of a kwan no a visible project and this obi akodina ho na omoye campaign na ye ba just in 4 years ye tima ye kwan we di amamo NPP tena ba mu 8 years o man tima nye am director assume say swam interchange in 4 years no ma wie na NDC aba Ashanti region say o mo be campaign but I don't be campaign they will not talk much about the economy because economy ni there obi anim de o maye but so mo be gina Kumasi na swami interchange ay 100% complete 98% complete ye bia tunka senam so I am telling you say NDC communicate bia ko gina ba bia de obeka ni say woman MPP for 30 years krana omuntimi nye swami interchange but NDC the 4 years aye this alone omundi be pulling more than 10% vote akadada no in Ashanti region enti na dwuma wo yi rota no kro na nyame anim nie before man and God or ye dwuma as a minister rota or building legacy or shaman penin na nimunyam because we enti na man penin appointing no enya minister ne say o kwa na convoy di wachi na ye ye mo akesesem rota na mechomen di o machi ade echi a na o makwa akotena parliament na akwantuo from UK to Germany to US rata enye minister adwuma no enye minister adwuma na kwame akoze yi rata de etwetwema so kakra ne say road contractor wo kwan so from about 2013 na watena kwan so aban na co-opposition aban foforo na betwa 8 years assume say o ma enough fund out the be kwan no ena ye yi kwan no e dey free koko rose na se because sika ma ena dey akosha big push ena ye tu usika nyina ma rata impose ye tu ama wo no afi na adru 6 months a rata no kwani nyamye nim nie ahoɔden ni mmirika so de adwuma no enye ebinie because what na kwan no so ache ena sika ma endize sika ba I am telling you ka o pentema wie na wanya wo mfa so de agu boto but de me dwune nyina ne say contractor oyala contractor say you won crofobia do adwuma mana oyala ni ne de ne say me soso ho oti adwuma na ho saa onwie da ebinie because emfidie wo say oto na otimedi ye adwuma ne ntem no rata onti sika ne nkoto mfidie no enti ni mfidie ye miensa pe na odite adwuma no ho obetena ho saa na odi ebi a emfie nwotwe adwuma ka wo mfidie a obetimedi mfie mienu aye no odi 8 years na odo te ho na wo se ne se mfa contract ne ma ko fidie obumen Ereta, no krani nyame ani. Wale mama China ni na wonya de die. See the local company emphasis so. Ereta, e no kre barasem ne say road minister okwo okotoi. Se wahwa Ghanaian local contractors no they are not performing. Omomode mo no e wo form kakra bi ti se Kofi Job mo na omo perform panto Kofi Job a abana mo no a lot of contract akwan aban de amane se onye no enya ba ko nyamienu because or emfidie ni akade a obetimi ade aye a lot of projects at the same time enti abana man akwan ahodo a oye but the right foreign contractors ni be performing name the performing no but road minister say the amount 2 months do up to 20% enti after 2 months say obedru na unru 20% na ya pack because it is an agreement ye tell okanyina wie we are expecting say in 2 months ru hamaye one ru ha na ya judgment no okay enya fe na judgment debt sembia right because it is agreed ye judgment na ne de ama foforo nti new one na oba no onim yie pa say de na owo kwan no so dada no ye se o che enya different nsem and is won so ba na o che dia automatically ya be jeffrey nsem quick one yem fancy ye ko e se ba sisi e ya kram